चरितामृतम की
जय
श्यामवेद भक्तवृंद की
जय।
ओम ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामीति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So today we are going to discuss about Chaitanya Charitamrita forward. What publishers are saying about Chaitanya Charitamrita. The foreword for any book will be written by some other authoritative source, and they will glorify about the author and about the book. So here we have three objects in this foreword. About the book, what is this book is going to talk, on whom this book is going to talk, and the original author is Krishnadasa Kaviraj Goswami, and the translator is A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So this foreword is talking about these three personalities, about the book, about the author, and about the English translator. So the book, I will give a quick glance about the book, and then we will go and read some paragraphs to understand how Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami got all this information and how Srila Prabhupada was able to translate all these things. So here, Chaitanya Charitamrita is consist of three parts: Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, Antya Leela. So in nutshell, if you see, these are all the topics that are going to discussed in this Chaitanya Charitamrita. The Adi Leela is talking about invocation, how Kaviraj Das inspired to write this book, and incarnation. It is explaining about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, came here to deliver all of us, and his childhood pastimes and education, and then transformation. So he got
మొన్న
transformed. Actually, he took Harinama Diksha, and then at the age of 24 he took Sannyasa Diksha. Up to Sannyasa Diksha, it will talk about Adilila. Then after Sannyasa, how he led his life. He bid the farewell in Santipur to his mother and all his associates, and then he went for propagation. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission is to spread this Krishna consciousness all over India, all over the world technically, but he did his part all over India. He came here to distribute this Harinam profusely without any discrimination. So Madhyalila is completely about his preaching activities, how he traveled all over India for 6 years, from the base location of, uh, Jagannath Puri, and then how he went to Vrindavan. Hmm? His desire is to go to Vrindavan because he is Krishna himself, right? He is not belonging to any other place. He is belonging to only Vrindavan. So until now, he was not able to go. He went to Vrindavan, and then he established the organization. So now we are enjoying these fruits of Krishna consciousness because he established a strong organization with the help of all Goswamis, primarily Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. He gave various instructions how to build up this parampara, this organization, different activities like whatever we are doing, those are all rooted by Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and later Gopala Bhatta Goswami, Jiva Goswami, and Raghunatha Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. So the whole Madhya about how he was able to propagate all over India and how he established this congregational movement, this congregational chanting, and the original scriptures and different vidhi vidhanas, all those things given by Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and the other Goswamis. Then he was going on wherever he will see good things, he will appreciate, and wherever some improvements are there, he will correct it, and then finally he completely intoxicated with Krishna Prema, and then he wind up his Leela in Jagannath Puri. So from the beginning to ending, how this whole Chaitanya Charitamrita designed, it will be explained in this foreword. Krishnadasa Goswami, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, and Srila Prabhupada are the mercy givers. Like if Prabhupada wouldn't translate this one into English, it won't be available for this many people. And to translate and printing also, Prabhupada and his mission, all his disciples, primarily Rameshwara Swami, at that time he was doing BBT, he was coordinating the BBT. So how recording time, I think 6 months to 1 year, they completed whole translation, printing, and delivering. So, which is another miracle because nobody knows anything about printing work, about designing work. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna inspired them to learn all those things. All the work primarily done by the devotees only. The translation, printing, distribution, everything. There was a big BBT press that was done by the devotees. So these are all happened because of the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and with the mercy of their beloved disciples. So now we'll go and read a few paragraphs.
క్లాస్ వింటున్నాను.
Okay.
ఏమైంది ఇప్పుడు నీకేమైంది ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి?
Yeah, requesting all the devotees being the mute. So I'm requesting all of you participate in this study group. These scriptures are very, very powerful. Even if you touch, even if you read, you will get some sort of bhakti, ajnana sukruti. Even though you do not understand the complete meaning, just even if you utter these names, these paragraphs, our bhakti will be increased so much. So I encourage all of you take turns and come enthusiastically and read each paragraph. Your enthusiasm will give more flavor to the class. Okay, so I will read the first paragraph. So rest of the paragraphs, you yourself come voluntarily and read one paragraph. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishnadasa Kaviraj Goswami is the principal work on the life and teachings of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the pioneer of a great social and religious movement that began in India about 500 years ago, and that has directly and indirectly influenced the subsequent course of religious and philosophical thinking not only in India but throughout the world. That Sri Krishna Chaitanya's influence has spread so far is due to, in large part, to the efforts of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The present works translator and commentator and the founder and Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a social and religious reformer. I will tell you one interesting story here. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, practicing bhakti is restricted to only certain higher class people. The low class people, they cannot even utter the names of the Lord. They're all not even eligible to enter into the temples, and they're not even eligible enter into the higher class houses. So much social discrimination was there. The governments cannot reform. Only the leaders, the religious leaders, can do big miracles. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he told that this Harinama is for everyone. Bhakti is for everyone. It's not restricted to a certain high class people. So, with that moment, everybody adopted this chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wouldn't have come, all our Sanatana Dharma would be lost way long back. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the incarnation. He is Krishna himself who came to re-establish this broken religious principles, and he empowered all the personalities to spread this bhakti to all over the world. Yeah. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did both religious movement and social movement. Social movement is there was so many discrimination between one class to another class. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told that Pandita Samadarshinaha Sunichaiva Swapakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha. If you are really a great scholar, see everyone as equal. See them in a soul platform, not in a bodily platform. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never taught you are this body, this body, this body. No, we are all not bodily consciousness. We are all spiritual consciousness. So, if you are in bodily consciousness, then lot of discriminations will come. You are this caste, you are this creed, or you are this color, or you are this country. So many things will come. But if you are in soul consciousness, we can bring equality in the society. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did a great effort to bring them everyone into a equal platform. So we should recognize that fact. He brought bhakti, and also he brought this social equality. Yeah. So can someone volunteer next paragraph?
And read Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is thus figure of great historical significance. However, our conventional method of historical analysis, that of seeing a man as a product of his times, fails here. For Sri Krishna Chaitanya is a personality who transcends the limited scope of historical setting. Can I go ahead and read next paragraph?
Yes, Mataji.
At a time when, in the West, man was directing his explorative spirit toward studying the structure of the physical universe and circumvaginating the world in search of new oceans and continents. Sri Krishna Chaitanya in the East was inaugurating and masterminding the revolution directed toward a scientific understanding of the highest knowledge of man's spiritual nature.
Yeah. Can someone volunteer next paragraph?
Yes, I want to do that, Prabhu. Haribol Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
So the chief historical source for the life of Sri Krishna Chaitanya are the Kadachas diaries kept by Murari Gupta and Swarup Damodar Goswami. Murari Gupta, a physician and close.
Ashilish Prabhu is Bengali.
Yes, I'm Bengali. Sorry, Mataji.
Sorry, Prabhu.
Yes. So, Prabhu, please share that screen. Haribol Prabhu, Haribol Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Looks like Prabhu dropped.
Yeah, I think his internet dropped.
He will join Prabhuji. Just wait for some time.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. My apologies. I just thought because of your pronunciation, Goswami and all, it's a very typical Bengali way of pronunciation. That's how I knew.
Yes. My pronunciation is like Banglis.
Very nice. It's Bengali has a very sweet way of talking. Rasgulla. So that's how I know.
Yes.
Please, I'm so sorry. Hare
No,
Krishna.
nothing to sorry. Yes, right, your Mataji. Yes, correctly told that my pronunciation is like Bengali, Mataji.
He's joined. He's joined.
Sorry about that. I think my computer has some problem. Make me quit the Zoom. I'm not able to join from the computer. So yeah.
So, Prabhu, share it. Then we can. I'll read.
Yeah. I joined from the phone. Just give me a minute. I'm
Yes,
trying to connect a different network. Let's see.
yes. Otherwise, I'll open the Veda base. Open the Veda base. Vedabase.com.
Okay. So I am able to open, but I don't know whether I can share from the phone.
Prabhu, I'm opening from my Veda base. Just give me a minute, please. Prabhu. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Then this is Adi Lila, right?
Yes.
Four words.
And then
So you are able to see my
then
screen
4
now?
words.
You
Yeah,
are able to share see my screen now?
yes, I can see your screen, but I cannot see the content. But I am reading from Veda
Yeah,
base.
we got it. We got it.
Yes,
Okay. So yeah, you can start reading.
yes.
Then you need to read this one, the chief historical source.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Author proves in divine Leela. Yes. Hare Krishna Babu, Dandavat Pranam to everyone. The chief historical source for the life of Krishna Chaitanya are the Kadachas, diaries kept by Murari Gupta and Sarup Damodar Goswami. Murari Gupta, a physician and close associate of Sri Krishna Chaitanya's, recorded extensive notes on the first 24 years of his life, culminating in his initiation in the renounced order Sannyasa. The events of the rest of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's 48 years were recorded in the diary of Sarup Damodar Goswami, another of his intimate associates. Can I continue, Babu?
Yes, project. One second.
Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is divided into three sections called Leelas, a word that literally means pastimes. The Adi Leela, recounting the early period of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, the Madhya Leela, recounting the middle period, and the Antolila, recounting the final period. The notes of Murari Gupta form the basis of the Adi Lila, and Sarup Damodar's diary provides the details for the Madhya and Antolilas. So the first 12 chapter of the Adi Lila constitute the preface for the entire work. By referring to Vedic scriptural evidence, Krishnadas Kaviraj establishes that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the avatar, incarnation of God for the age of Kali. The current approach, which began 5,000 years ago and is characterized by materialism, hypocrisy, and deception. The author also proves that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is identical to Lord Krishna and explain that he descends to liber- liberally grant the fallen soul of his degraded age pure love of God by propagating Sankirtana, literally congregational glorification of God, especially by, by organizing massive public chanting of the Maha Mantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama.
Hare Ram, Rama Ram, Hare Hare.
In addition, in the 12th chapter preface, Krishnadasa Kaviraj reveals the aesthetic purpose of Lord Chaitanya's appearance in the world, describes his co-avatars and principal devotees, and summarizes his teachings. In the remaining portion of the Adilila chapter 13 through 17, the author briefly recounts Lord Chaitanya's divine birth and his life until he accepted the renounced order. This account includes his childhood miracles, schooling, marriage, and early philosophical confrontations, as well as his organization of a widespread Sankirtana movement and his civil disobedience against the repression of the Muslim government. Should I continue, Babu?
Yeah. Just wait, Prabhuji. So here,
Yes.
Murari Gupta. Murari Gupta is the incarnation of Hanuman. He closely associated with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his childhood days. So he has all the details how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed different leelas. By taking Murari Gupta's diaries, he established Adilila. And Madhyalila and Antyalila he took from Swarup Damodar. Swarup Damodar is personal secretary of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He traveled and he stayed along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu majority of the times. So he took his diaries and he wrote about all the leelas. So as we discussed in the beginning, Adalila is talking about initial stages of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Like in Krishna book, we have so many pastimes, like lifting Govardhanagiri, Damodar Lila, so many pastimes. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, he performed so many pastimes. If you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, Gauranga book, all these are very detailedly explained. He did so many pastimes, like he liberated a crocodile, he liberated a dog, and he did so many things. He showed Viswarupa for many times. I think 3 times he showed Viswarupa. So like that, he performed so many leelas because he is Krishna himself. He can perform many things. And in the Madhya Leela, he took a renunciation, preaching, all the marriage. He married for first 24 years. He lived like a grahastha life, and after 24 years, he took sannyasa, and then his real mission started. And he mercifully gave this path of bhakti for all fallen souls. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how much merciful means even Jagayamai kind of people also can be liberated. Even Gundas, Rowdies, who are not eligible to take bhakti path also got bhakti. So we are also, because of his mercy only, we are doing a little bit of bhakti. All credit goes to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without his mercy, we cannot even make an inch of progress in our bhakti path. Okay, the next paragraph. I want someone else to continue.
I will go, Prabhuji.
Yeah, go
Hare
ahead.
Krishna. Danvat Pranam. Okay. From Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is divided into 3 sections called Leelas, a word that literally means pastimes. The Adi Leela recounting the early period of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, the Madhya Leela recounting the middle period, and the Antya Leela recounting the final period. The notes of Murari Gupta form the basis of the Adi Leela, and Swarup Damodar's diary provides the details for the Madhya and Antya Leelas. The first 12 chapters of the Adi Leela constitute the preface for the entire work. By referring to Vedic scriptural evidence, I lost it.
Yeah, evidence Krishna Chaitanya. Yeah, I highlighted Mataji.
Krishnadas Kaviraj establishes that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the avatar of God for the age of Kali, the current epoch, which began 5,000 years ago and is characterized by materialism, hypocrisy, and dissension.
Yeah, continue next paragraph also.
The author also proves that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is identical to Lord Krishna and explains that he descends to liberally grant the fallen souls of this degraded age pure love of God by propagating Sankirtan. literally congregational glorification of God, especially by organizing massive public chanting of the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare. In addition, in the 12th chapter preface, Krishnadas Kaviraj reveals the esoteric purpose of Lord Chaitanya's appearance in the world, describes his co-avatars and principal devotees, and summarizes his teachings. In the remaining portion of Adi Leela, chapters 13 through 17, the author briefly recounts Lord Chaitanya's divine birth and his life until he accepted the renounced order. This account includes his childhood miracles, schooling, marriage, and early philosophical confrontations, as well as his organization of a widespread Sankirtan movement and his civil disobedience against the repression of the Muslim government.
Yeah. So here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, and he is the God for the age of Kali. It's very appropriate. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna himself, many scriptures, it is authorized that Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. So combined form of Radha and Krishna is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And also, if you want to declare anyone as an avatar, there must be evidence in Srimad Bhagavatam. It is explained that Sri Krishna Varnam Tvisha Akrishnam Sango Pangastra Parsadam Agnai Sankirtanai Prayer Yajantihi Sumedashaha. Krishna Varnam. Krishna Varnam means who has the Krishna qualities. But Akrishna, his Varna is, his color is not blackish. Sango Pangastra Parshadam. He will come, associates, and his weapon is Sankirtana Yajna. Sumedashaha. Whoever is intelligent, they will take his association and get pure bhakti. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's arrival, it is explained many Puranas. So Krishnadas Kaviraj established very firmly that again in the Adilila. Yeah, so yeah, as we discussed in the Madhyalila, he propagated this Hare Krishna Mahamantra all over the world. Yeah, can someone read this Madhyalila? Yeah, anyone can read.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Can I read?
Yes, Prabhu.
Is it from here? The Anta Leela,
The Madhyalila.
the Madhya Leela, the longest of the three divisions, narrates in detail Lord Chaitanya's extension and eventful travels throughout India as a renounced mendicant, teacher, philosopher, spiritual preceptor, and mystic. During this period of 6 years, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu transmits his teachings to his principal disciples. He debates and converts many of the renowned philosophers and theologians of his time, including Sankirtanists, Buddhists, and Muslims, and incorporates their many thousands of followers and disciples into his own burgeoning numbers. The author also includes in this section a dramatic account of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's miraculous activities at the giant Rath Yatra car festival in Jagannath Puri, Orissa.
Yeah. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is traveling all over the world, all over the India, he inspired great people. Not only Hindu people, he inspired Buddhists, Muslims, so many people. So in that inspiration, Sakar Malla and Dabir Khan, the Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, they came back and they became Goswamis. And then in Puri, he inspired Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was a Mayavadi. After that, he became a nice Vaishnava. And from there, he went to South India. He inspired Ramananda Rai on the bank of Godavari in Rajamahendravaram. And then he went to Tamil Nadu. He inspired Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who is the son of a head priest of Venkada Bhatta Goswami in Sri Rangam. And like that, he traveled all over India. In the Kasi, he inspired Prakashananda Saraswati. He was also a Mayavada sannyasi, but after association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he became a great Vaishnava. So like that, with his teachings, he inspired many people. That's why we are seeing all over India, we can see the roots of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Even though before ISKCON starts, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu already planted the seeds of this mantra and planted the roots of this philosophy all over India. Yeah, can someone take Antyalila, the Antyalila concerns?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I can read.
Yes, Prabhuji.
The Antyalila concerns the last 18 years of Sri Chaitanya's presence, spent in semi-seclusion near the famous Jagannath temple in Puri. During these final years, Sri Krishna Chaitanya drifted deeper and deeper into the trances of spiritual ecstasy, unparalleled in all of religious and literary history, Eastern or Western. His perpetual and ever-increasing religious beatitude, graphically described in the eyewitness accounts of Swarup Damodar Goswami, his constant companion during this period, clearly defy the investigative and descriptive abilities of modern psychologists and phenomenologists of religious experience. The author of this great classic...
One sec, Prabhuji. After that, you can continue. I'll tell a few words.
Yeah,
In the Antyalila, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed his real Vipralamba Bhava, his attachment towards Krishna. Of course, he is Krishna himself. And he is Krishna himself, but he expressed his pure bhakti, how a pure devotee will feel, like especially the pure devotees like Vrajavasis, Srimati Radharani and Gopis, how they will feel that feeling of separation. He used to cry. Even in the sleep, he used to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And he used to jump on the ocean next to the Puri. All of a midnight, he will disappear from his room at Gambhira, and he will appear in the midst of some Goshala in between cows and calves. So like that, he expressed the bhava and prema. We have 9 stages of bhakti, right? In our bhakti process, we have 9 stages of this bhakti. Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivrutti, Ruchi, Nishta, Prema and Bhava. So getting into the Prema and Bhava state is highest in the devotional service. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exhibited those ecstatic symptoms in the Anjalila. So it's very interesting. So we all go through those wonderful pastimes of Antilila, very goose-bumping pastimes. Yeah, please continue, Rahul Prabhuji.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
The
author of this great classic, Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, born around the beginning of the 16th century, was a disciple of Raghunath Das Goswami, a confidential follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. Raghunath Das, a renowned ascetic saint, heard and memorized all the activities of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told to him by Sarup Damodar Goswami. After the passing away of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sarup Damodar, Raghunath Das, unable to bear the pain of separation from these objects of his complete devotion, traveled to Vrindavan, intending to commit suicide by jumping from Govardhan Hill. In Vrindavan, however, he encountered Sril Rup Goswami and Sril Sanatan Goswami, two of the most confidential disciples of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They convinced him to give up his planned suicide and impelled him to reveal to them the spiritually inspiring events of Lord Chaitanya's later life. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was also residing in Vrindavan at this time, and Raghunath Das Goswami endowed him with a full comprehension of the transcendental life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah. So, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu complete his Leela, when he left this earthly planet, the dear associates, Raghunatha Goswami, very Swarup Damodar Goswami, Swarup Damodar Swami, Swarup Damodara, these two are very attached with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because Swarup Damodara is personal secretary. Raghunath Dasa, he was there next to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even though he's not a personal secretary, but he was there all the pastimes in the Puri along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left this planet, these two great devotees unable to tolerate the separation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Like when Krishna left Vrindavan, the gopis were unable to tolerate the separation of Krishna. Similarly, the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were unable to tolerate the separation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so they came Vrindavan and they were able to commit suicide. Then Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, they are very highly elevated devotees. They stopped them and they gave association of them. Okay, continue next paragraph. Someone else.
Can I read Prabhuji then? Nobody's reading.
Yes, Mata. Yes,
By this time, contemporary and non-contemporary scholars and devotees had already written several biographical works on the life of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This included Sri Chaitanya Charita by Murari Gupta, Chaitanya Mangala by Lokana Dasa Thakura, and Chaitanya Bhagavata. This later work by Vrindavan Dasa Thakura, who was then considered the principal authority on Sri Chaitanya's life and was highly revered. While composing his important work, Vrindavan Dasa, fearing that it would become too voluminous, avoided elaborately describing many of the events of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu life, particularly the later ones. Anxious to hear of these later pastimes, the devotee in the Vrindavan requested Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, whom they respected as a great saint and scholar, to compose a book narrating these episodes in detail. Upon this request, and with the permission of blessing of the Madan Mohan deity of Vrindavana, he began to compiling Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, which due to its literary excellence and philosophical thoroughness is today universally regarded as the foremost work on the life and profound teaching of the Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Can someone continue?
Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami comments work on the text in every advanced age and failing health, and is vividly describes in the text itself. I have now become too old and disturbed by invalidity. While writing, my hands tremble. I cannot remember anything, nor can I see or hear properly. Still I write, and this great wonder, that is compelled the greatest literary gem of medieval India under such a debilitating condition, is surely one of the wonders of literary history.
Yeah, continue.
As
Here,
mentioned,
these two paragraphs are explained about Krishnadasa Kaviraj Goswami, how he composed this Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now, they are describing about Srila Prabhupada. Yes, go ahead, Mataji.
as mentioned above, the English translation and commentary is the work of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the world's most distinguished teacher of Indian religious and philosophical thought. Srila Prabhupada commentary is based upon two Bengali commentaries, one by his guru, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, the eminent Vedic scholar, teacher, and saint, who predicted the time will come when the people of the world will learn Bengali to read Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and the other by Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, father and instructing spiritual master, Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakura, who pioneered the propagation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching in the modern era. Srila Prabhupada is himself a disciplined descent of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and is the first scholar and execute systemic English translation of the major works of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers. His consummate Bengali and Sanskrit scholarship and intimate familiarity with the percept of Sri Krishna Chaitanya are a fitting combination that eminently qualifies him to present this important classic to the English-speaking world. The ease and clarity with which he expounds upon difficult philosophical concepts enable even a reader totally unfamiliar with the Indian religious tradition to understand and appreciate this profound and monumental work. The entire text with the commentary presented by the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust represents a contribution of major importance to the intellectual, cultural, and spiritual life of contemporary men. The publisher.
Yeah. So this foreword was written by the publishers about the book and about the original author and Prabhupada. So original author is Krishnadasa Kaviraj Goswami, and on the basis of Krishnadasa Kaviraj Goswami, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura and Bhakti Vinod Thakura, both of them gave some commentaries. So based upon those two commentaries, Srila Prabhupada translated the Bengali version to English version. So because of Srila Prabhupada, now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is available to the whole world. Until Prabhupada, he was available for only Bengalis and only Indian devotees. But Prabhupada made them available Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to all over the world by translating this wonderful literature into English language. So we are very fortunate. The next tomorrow onwards, we are going to read from chapter 1 onwards Falashruti. So unless until we have some benefit, we don't do anything, right? So if I say, oh, if you do this one, you will get so and so benefit, then we'll get motivated. Whoever heard or read about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Falashruti will be their Rakshasa nature, the demonic nature will go away. By the touch of or by the hearing of Chaitanya Leela, all our demonic nature, arrogant nature will go away, the soft nature will be developed, and the bhakti will be invoked very easily, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is bhakti personified, is incarnation of bhakti. He came here to show us how to perform bhakti. So if you hear, or if you read, or even if you see, or if you pray, Krishna bhakti will come very easily, very easily. And also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whoever read Chaitanya Charitamrita or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teachings, they will get ultimate empowerment to preach others. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission is to preach others. We are all Goshanandis. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never said that, okay, you are chanting Hare Krishna, you go Vrindavan and chant. No, he never said to anyone. He encouraged everyone. Every day evening, all his associates like Haridas Thakur, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, they used to come and give a report what preaching they did for that particular day. They will tell, we completed this area, that area. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told that, did you go to that forest area? Did you preach those forest people? Did you go to this remote place? Did you preach there? So he will make sure that without any discrimination, this bhakti is going every nook and corner. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be pleased very easily if you preach about Krishna consciousness to others, because he is preaching personified. From Navadvip, he started civil disobedience, and he propagated this holy name, and he showed how to preach in a humble attitude. Trinadapi sunichena taroriva sahishnuna amanena manadena kirtaniya sada hari. So he explained how we need to be tolerant, how we need to be patient, and with that nature, how we can chant. He explained those things very exemplary way. I request all of you, do not miss these sessions. On our own, reading these scriptures will take years and years. But if you are in the group, while reading others, while hearing that, automatically you will understood about whole philosophy. So tomorrow onwards, the real nectar will start. Stay glued, and we'll continue sipping this amrita. This is really amrita, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Amrita means deathless. Whoever heard, the bhakti is guaranteed, and you will become immortal by going back to Godhead. So if anybody want to taste this amrita and go back to Godhead and live eternally with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, come and listen these classes. Bhakti is guaranteed, back to Godhead is guaranteed. Hare Krishna. Over to Sinheswara Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much for a wonderful narration and explanation. The details of Chaitanya Charitamrita, the essence and the summary. wonderful to hear and very important to understand as it reveals to us important functions of the human living entity. To engage in bhakti, that is Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is revealing to us. Dear devotees, it is our great fortune that we have this opportunity, mercy of the Lord, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to understand this, go through this. We pray to the Lord, please bless us so that we can complete continuously, hear the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's very purified, very wonderful. Thank you so much for all of you joining. Let's see any questions or comments anybody else has want to raise. Anybody has any questions, any comments, any reflections, realizations? Okay. Thank you so much. Tomorrow is Ekadashi. So everybody can fast. It's the Panna Ekadashi. Tomorrow, fast from grains and beans and immerse more in chanting of the holy name and immerse more into the consciousness of the Supreme Lord. Pavas Ekadashi is the day Lord likes. Mandis Kartik, day is Ekadashi, the Lord most pleased. Madhavatithi Bhakti Janani, it also invokes the bhakti in our heart and love and devotion. So don't miss this opportunity as long as we are here on this planet. This is our greatest fortune, these special days. Remember that tomorrow is Ekadashi and please observe whatever the capacity you have. Some may observe Nirjala, some may observe just one-time eating. Don't eat grains and beans at all. Some may eat just fruits, some may drink just the milk. Depends on your capacity, whatever the conditions you are. But the minimum is that you don't eat any grains and beans or no other activities like coffee or tea or no other activities like watching YouTube and movies or whatever it is. No other activities like going out and associate and going to the restaurant or any kind of this mundane material activities. So all this we need to avoid on the day of Ekadashi and absorb completely in Krishna consciousness. For the devotees, for the Vaishnavas, for the initiated devotees, those who have taken vows to chant, on the Ekadashi it is recommended that one should chant 25 rounds minimum. So please do that as well if you can. It helps a lot. This is the way that our dedication, our determination, and our patience, our focus, everything on this day for the Lord. Even it is mentioned that once, at least one time, that you have taken this, the Lord's name on this human form of life, you will be saved from the greatest danger. The devotee is this pure science of the spirit soul. It's not a mundane science, but this is a pure science of the spirit soul. Mundane is just like we say, not even 1% of all the reality and the truth. Everything else in this world, this cosmic creation is the spiritual truth, that we are not there. This helps us to take us to that level of spiritual consciousness, rather the material consciousness. So Ekadashi helps a lot to bring all of us to that level of the understanding, the science, the supreme consciousness, the Lord consciousness. So please don't neglect. Please don't, avoid these wonderful Ekadashi or Tithi or special days of Janma Nakshatra Tithi or all those things. It helps a lot in so many ways. Okay, thank you so much. Anything else anybody would like to add or any other questions, concerns? Any comments? Okay, thank you so much. Let's conclude today's class. Pancha kalpatarubhashya kripa sindhubhyev cha Patidanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananda
Jai.
Gauri Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Gauri
Jai.
Premanande. Hari Hari Bo. Bo. Hari.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Nice.
Hare Krishna. Dhanyavad.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all. Jai. Hare Krishna.